Hey guys, welcome back to the Entertainment Lab. I am back with another season recap, and this time it is season 3 recap of FARGO. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And before that, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. The show starts in 2010 Minnesota, where St. Cloud parole officer Ray Stussy wants to marry his parole girlfriend Nikki Swango and goes to borrow some money from his brother Emmett to pay for the ring. But Emmett refuses and the brothers argue over their father's inheritance that they had traded each other. Emmett traded the Corvette left by him with Ray in exchange for the valuable stamp collection. Ray later blackmails another parole, Maurice Leafy, and pursued him to stealing Emmett's remaining stamps. However, Maurice loses the address and only partially remembers it. So instead of visiting Emmett Stussy in Eden Pariah, he goes to house of Ennis Stussy in Eden Valley. Meanwhile, in Eden Valley, police chief Gloria Burgle and her teenage son Nathan leaves the house of her stepfather Ennis, but returns for the forgotten gift to find him dead and the house ransacked. Because of the name and address mix-up, Maurice has mistakenly robbed the wrong Stussy and killed him. Shaken by the crime, he demanded money of Ray to keep quiet about it. But Nikki and Ray kills him by dropping an air conditioner on him as he leaves.
Oh my god!
Elsewhere, a new man, Varga, then takes ownership of an unused wing of Emmett's office. Meanwhile, Nikki suggests Ray make peace with his brother while she steals the stamp. So he visits Emmett, and Vicky finds out Emmett had already moved the stamp to a safety deposit box. Emmett later tells his business partner, Cy Fletz, that he sent the stamps away to have the frame replaced after a cleaner had damaged it. Cy meets with Ray and tells him he can no longer have contact with his brother. In an effort to steal the stamp, Ray disguises himself as his brother and convinces Emmett Branker to withdraw $10,000 from Emmett's account and to open Emmett's safety deposit box, where only cremated remains are found. Now Varga manipulates Emmett into officially signing him on as a partner, promising to make Emmett a billionaire.
Why do I feel that you're not happy we met when all I want to do is make you rich?
Meanwhile, Gloria looks further into the Maurice's case, discovers that Ray is his parole officer and goes to question him. She makes the connection with Ennis and Ray shares the surname Stussy. After side tips of Ray's superiors that the later relationship with Nikki, Ray is fired. Meanwhile, St. Cloud policewoman Winnie Lopez encounters Gloria and reveals to her, emphasizing the slight difference in addresses, that Emmett lives in Eden Pariah, the similarities in the two names, and the fact that Emmett and Ray are brothers. Gloria is convinced further investigation is needed. Now Ray, again disguised as Emmett, makes a sex tape with Nikki and blackmails his brother for $100,000, on which Emmett asks Cy to handle the situation with his brother by all means necessary.
You've got to fix this. Whatever it takes.
Ray is interrogated by Gloria and Winnie about the situation with Cy and the Ennis Stussy murder. However, Chief Damick, chalking up the situation to confidence, forces the pair to release the Ray. Gloria and Winnie want to question Emmett, but Varga curtains the meeting. The two police officers then knock on Ray's apartment door, so he and Nikki hide, then check into the motel room, not knowing Varga has ordered to hit on them. Ray forgets the $10,000 and returns to his apartment to retrieve it. There he finds Emmett, who offers to end the feud by giving Ray the frame stamp and offering to give Ray anything else he may want. Ray is leery and they argue. With the frame accidentally breaks in a shoving match, a shard of glass serves Ray's artery, killing him. A disgusted Emmett calls Varga, who manages the cleanup, suggesting that Ray abused Nikki, causing her injuries, and she retaliated. Gloria and Winnie finds Ray dead at his apartment and Nikki is arrested at her motel room. An attempt is made on Nikki's life in her jail cell, but Gloria saves her. The uniformed assassin, Golem, makes a clean getaway. Nikki, thankful for Gloria saving her life, tells her and Chief Damick to follow the money. Having violated parole, Nikki is put on a straight prison bus and is seated next to a disheveled-looking Mr. Wrench. Meanwhile, Yuri plants a ramp, causing the bus to overturn, and he and two accomplices enter it. After the prison bus crashes, Yuri, Mimo, and Golem attempt to get to Nikki. However, with the help of Mr. Wrench, Nikki escapes. After a long pursuit, they are discovered, attacked, but manages to kill Golem and wounded Yuri, and flees in a car. On Christmas morning, Gloria is called to the scene of the bus crime, and elsewhere, Vraga poisons Sai, sending him into a coma. While visiting Sai, Emmett is approached again by Gloria and Vinny, and is shocked to discover that his late brother Karg is parked in the parking space. Further abnormalities occur with Emmett discovers all the pictures in his office have been replaced by photos of his infamous stamp. Emmett starts to feel incredibly guilty about having killed his brother. Later, Emmett arrives at the police station where he announces that he has come to confess.
My name's Emmett Stussy. I want to confess.
Emmett is interviewed by Gloria and talks freely about his having manipulated Ray and accidentally killed him. So Varga instructs Mimo to infiltrate the police station to get Emmett out. However, Mimo is on the way. Nikki and Mr. Wrench ambushes and commander his truck using a fake grenade, and they steal financial information from the remote office inside to blackmail Vraga for $2 million. Vinny alerts Gloria to coincidental last name of the earlier assassination victim. George Stussy is also found murdered, but ex-con Donald Wu is picked up for the murders and deliberately takes the fall, admitting to having committed all four results in closing the case and resulting in Emmett's release, whose confession Damick dismisses as Emmett's guilt about his loser brother. Vraga meets with Nikki and Nikki gives Vraga 24 hours to pay her ransom or she will send his and Emmett's financial to IRS. Meanwhile, IRS agent Lord Dollard finds in his office a seemingly anonymous package containing the Stussy Lord's financials. IRS agent Dollard finds Gloria's number in the Stussy Lord's files. He calls her and Gloria's arranged to meet Dollard. Dollard explains to Gloria that Vraga's takeover of Stussy's lot is intended as a tax fraud scam. After returning from the police station, Emmett is forced to sign many contracts, after which he grabs Mimo's gun and attempts to force Vraga to withdraw from his house and businesses, but Vraga incapacitates him. Now Varga, Mimo and the crew go to meet Nikki and Mr. Wrench to pay the ransom for the hard drives, but are ambushed by Mr. Wrench. Mimo and his accomplices are killed, but Varga escapes. Nikki gives Wrench most of the ransom money and the two part ways. Emmett, regaining consciousness, goes to Stussy Lord's office to find that Goldfrapp, who was apparently in the league with Varga, has finalized her acquisition of the company for $100 million. Goldfrapp assures Emmett that he holds millions in offshore accounts, but that he is liable for Stussy Lord's large debts and advises him to declare bankruptcy, leaving him distraught. In a remote area, Emmett's car stalls and Nikki confronts him.
I asked if you still feel you got room to fall, or whether this is bottom.
She holds him at the gunpoint, but when a state trooper intervenes, Nikki shoots and kills the trooper, who simultaneously shoots Nikki dead. A traumatized Emmett flees the scene and drives to his wife's house. 5 years pass. Emmett, who has rekindled his marriage, celebrates a dinner with his family and friends, including a partially recovered Sai. Emmett goes to the kitchen for salad and is shot in back of the head by Mr. Wrench. 3 months later, Gloria, now an agent for the Department of Homeland Security, interviews Varga, who is going by the name Daniel Rand, in the holding cell. She declares that in 5 minutes he will be going to jail for money laundering and 6 counts of conspiracy to commit murder. However, Varga asserts that in 5 minutes, Gloria's superior will arrive and let him go free. Gloria scoffs, then starts counting down the minutes on the cell clock while Vargas hums confident.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button, and for more such content like this, subscribe to our channel.